Today, boys, we have a beginner's guide. Jujutsu Infinite is finally here, and I'm going to be showing you guys everything you need to know from how to level up fast, how to get money fast, and how to gain mastery all in this one video. So let's get into it. Also, hey, we're trying to hit 260,000 subscribers, so if you guys could subscribe, we're trying to hit that goal by next week. So hey, just click on that button real quick, and now let's get into the video. All right, guys, so this is the spot you'll spawn into after the tutorial is completed, and this is where we really get started. Now, for leveling up fast, there's only a few things you really need to remember. One, the story missions give you the most EXP, and the daily quests, which we'll get into in a second. And these mission board quests right here also help, but in a different way, which I'll explain as well. But first, press J to teleport onto the world map, and then you'll be able to see where your first story quest actually is. So right there, you have beginner quest level 1. So we're gonna hop over into this town real quick, go over here and talk to this guy. 13,000 EXP and $600. Okay, so obviously your mission is gonna be over there. You can also just press J to teleport over there too, and then boom, we've arrived to this place. I don't actually have any skills. Yeah, this is the only innate I actually have right now, so you just equip that by going into your stats right here. And yeah, your first mission will consist of defeating all of these cursed spirits, so I'm just gonna do that real quick, and they're honestly really easy, so you shouldn't be able to struggle. It might look like it's crazy at first because there's a lot of them, but you're good. And goodbye. Okay, so just off that mission, we only hit level 2, so you might be thinking this really isn't that much EXP, and it's not just yet. So there's another part of this story mission where you have to talk to a few other people. I'm gonna complete this whole story mission, and I'll show you guys what level I actually end up getting to at the very end of it. All right, so after that, he says, you got potential, kid, talk to me again when you have some time to kill, and then you get some rewards for that. Now we're up to levels. Okay, our levels are actually going pretty crazy right now. Okay, so that one story mission actually got us up to level 15. Okay, so this is why I say the story missions are the best for EXP. Now let's open up these chests. That's also what they're really good for too, is you get a lot of chests out of them too, and potentially you'll be able to get like a rare item like a demon finger. Oh, and we got a mastery scroll too, if you guys saw that. So the mastery scroll we'll actually get into a little bit later, but it's going to be very important for progressing as well. But now, as you guys can see, your next story quest will be at level 30. So this is where the mission board quests actually come in handy. Now, these regular missions actually help when you have a gap from your story missions, and let's say you're level 30 but your next story mission is at level 60. Doing these regular missions right here actually help you close the gap. I do notice that the capture missions actually give you a good amount of EXP. Yeah, like one of these missions right here, they give you a pretty decent amount of EXP, and they're also some of the more quicker missions that I find like it's really quick to be able to finish this. So yeah, you just have to come over here, stand in this circle, proceed to whoop on these cursed spirits real quick, use your cursed innates. If you have more innates, obviously it'll be a little bit quicker and easier, but I only have one for the time being. And like literally within like, I don't know, 30 seconds, I finished the mission and I'm up to level 18. So obviously now this is the part I'm going to tell you guys, having double EXP will be so useful. I'm not going to understate it. Like, yeah, you're going to have to spend some Robux if you want to level up a little faster. It is what it is. So if you come to the shop right here, you'll be able to scroll down to see 2 times EXP, 15 minutes for 25 Robux or an hour for 89 Robux. We can do an hour. I'll just buy that really quickly because why not? It really does help a lot. So I definitely think it's worth it if you guys really want to get to max level fast. But yeah, also this bar will fill up every time you do a mission, and once it hits 100, you actually will be able to get more chests, which is a really cool feature I'm glad they added. Now, another thing that can actually help you level up too, besides just those mission board quests, are actually daily quests and one-time quests. So as you guys can see right here, one-time quests are going to be glowing in yellow, or I guess gold. Every town you end up being in for your story mission will actually have a few one-time quests and daily quests. This one right here, this is a daily quest. We got my boy Guts over here. I don't know what he's doing with that big ass sword, but yeah. And then we have another one over here. Now, daily quests give you crazy EXP. Now, if we talk to Kusakabe, for example, he gives us 21k EXP, 10 spins, 4 chests, and 2,800 cash in game. Compared to all the other quests around this level, that's really good. Like this guy, for example, he gives you 4k EXP. Like, that's really nothing that crazy, but he gives you 3 mastery scrolls, which we will also talk about in a minute. So since our goal is to hit level 30, I'm gonna take one daily quest over here from Kusakabe. Let's see if we actually get up to level 30 from this. Okay, all right, we've just been thrusted into combat. There we go. All right, so we just have to defeat these cursed spirits, nothing too crazy, and this is the last one. There we go. Boom. Okay, that actually got us about 3-ish levels, so you know, it's pretty decent. All right, so I actually just completed every like daily mission and one-time quest in the area, and I'm now level 28. So since I've run out of those, I only need 2 more levels to get back to the story quest, so I'm just gonna take a mission board quest, and boom, we've actually hit level 30. That one gave us like literally three levels or so. So now you can actually get back to doing your story mission. It's literally that simple. Just pretty much do this process, rinse and repeat until you're max level. Like, this is the way, bro. So I just finished this next story mission, and let me see how much EXP we actually get, bro. All right, here's our reward. Okay, level 32 to 40. Okay, so pretty good levels right there. And you'll see once you hit level 60, you'll see something right here that says promote to uncapped level. So what that means is you can actually become a sorcerer, because right now I'm a non-sorcerer, and you can actually do the next storyline quest, which is available to you at level 60. But first we have to rank up. So you're gonna want to come over here and talk to this guy who looks kind of like Gojo but isn't Gojo. So talk to him. He says the next rank for promotion is grade 4, cost is $5,000, and you need 5 mission essences, which you get just by doing these mission board quests right here. So like every time you do one, you get mission essences. If you scroll in your inventory right here, you'll see I have about 26, so 5 is nothing right now, you know. So come back to him, I'll promote my grade, and there we go, baby. We're officially a grade 4 sorcerer. So everything I just showed you guys on how to level is pretty much rinse and repeat from here. Yeah, you're gonna do this until like level 420, which is the max. The story missions, these missions right here, the daily quests and the one-time quest, and you'll be able to hit max within like a day or a day and a half. But now we're gonna move on to how to actually rank up your mastery fast. So earlier you guys saw me actually get mastery scrolls. As you can see right here, you can get these by just doing missions and getting chests. They're not too rare, so it should be fine. Or certain missions you do will actually give you mastery scrolls too. Every time you use it, you get 15 levels in any innate you choose. So I'll use it right now. For example, I did get soul manipulation earlier, so I can click on that. Boom, and then my soul manipulation is now level 21. We're gonna do it again, and it should be boom 36, and I have 8 of these. Well, I have 6 of them now, so you can just keep doing that. Another really good way to level up your mastery is actually doing investigation missions. Now, to be able to do these, you do have to be level 60 first. They're right here. You can either teleport to Q, but I'm just gonna do the story mode version of it, which is the one right here at level 60. All right, so as you can see, we've spawned into like this school area, and you're gonna be by yourself for the story mission. What I think also helps with mastery is actually having the second move of an innate unlocked as well, just because I think the more often you can use the moves, the faster it'll level up your innate. So I'm gonna unlock this one right here. All right, so my soul manipulation is at level 52, so let's see what it's gonna look like by the end of this. Right, boom boom. I usually like to gather up all the cursed spirits in one area and then just start going crazy pretty much. All right, we just defeated the last one right here, and look at my mastery. Okay, it's already gone up a few times just from doing that one little thing that took me 10 seconds. Oh, and I got a demon finger just now. What? Okay, well, what are the odds of that? So yeah, just attack as many NPCs as you can, and it'll definitely level up your mastery, bro. And my mastery for both actually got, okay, wow, it got up to like 63 and 65 for each of them. So it's not too bad. From where we started, I think we were in the 40s or 50s, so it wasn't terrible, you know? So now we're gonna move on into how to actually get money in a decently quick rate in the game as well. First things first, I know you guys just remember that Sukuna finger I just got, so I'm gonna show you guys right here. We have the demon finger. Now, if you have more than one demon finger, I would recommend just selling them, because for right now they actually don't really have much of a use in game. Make sure you are over special grade if you sell them, because you do at least need one demon finger so that you can rank up to special grade. But for right here, for example, if I choose to sell one, you can actually just get $100,000 in game just like that. Obviously I still need this one, so I'm not going to sell it, but if you get 2, 3, 4, or 5, then you already know you can add that up and do the quick maths. And so of course selling items in game can actually be a decent way to make money, but it depends if you really want to sell some of your rare items. And now the next way to actually make money in game is actually to do bosses. Okay, so the bosses in the main hub are right here. You have to be a certain level, I think 120, to be able to do your first one. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, if you get the 2x cash game pass, bro, this thing will make you money like no other, bro. Like, I have so much money on other slots just because of this game pass right here. So I'm just gonna do a quick voiceover of this. But once you actually are able to do the boss missions at level 120, you're gonna spawn into this new lobby. If you even click on the easiest difficulty, you'll actually make a pretty decent amount of money just off of completing one, even if you're solo. So for this one, I actually chose to fight Dagon, so we're gonna just rush at him like no other. Now I did actually hop on another slot to show you guys this part, just because I felt it would be a little bit easier, but still the principle is the same. Now I'm saying whoop his ass a little, he's gonna do his domain, that's fine, that's perfectly fine. Now near the end, pay attention to my money. Okay, you're gonna see me defeat him and I get a pretty good chunk of money. Again, I do have 2x cash too, so it does make it a little bit better, but even if you don't, you still get a pretty decent amount of cash on the easiest difficulty for Dagon. So I went from 2,696,100 to 2,673,906. So if we do the math on that, that's actually approximately 20k, 22k. Now if you cut that in half and you don't have 2 times cash, you'll be at 11k, which is still pretty good. The harder the difficulty, the more money you get, and really once you do those story missions with 2 times cash as well, bro, you're gonna be a millionaire. But yeah, that'll actually be all for this beginner's guide. I just wanted to give you guys gist of everything and how to actually learn how to play the game first before we go into some other more crazy things. If you guys need a guide on anything else in the game though, just let me know in the comments down below. I'll be sure to make a video on a lot of this game, so I'm gonna be ready.